Do you have someone in your life draining your energy? If so, we know. Stick around for this video because we're gonna share our tips on how to stop those energy vampires. Because let's face it, as an empath or a highly sensitive person, it can become soul-sucking and almost debilitating, like my mom experienced in 2012 with her massive stroke. So this is a serious topic to all of you who are constant people pleasers and you are running out of energy. We're gonna share our tips on how to stop the soul-sucking cycle of energy vampires.
Yeah, so think about it. Who is that person in your life? And you know it. You know what that energy feels like.
They immediately come to mind, or to feeling if you're an empath.
Yeah, think back. Who have you walked into a room with, or who have you seen pop up on the caller ID, or that text message notifications come up, or they've sent an email, and you've gone, inside, you've gone, ugh, you just cringe inside. Those are the people who are draining us. Those are the people who are going to get us involved in drama, who no matter what is happening in life, even if you're having the most fantastic day, something's always wrong with them. Yeah. I can normally find this person, I can tell there's like a specific clue I'm always listening for. They say one phrase all the time, and that is, I'm in a funk. You hear them non-stop say, I'm in a funk. And we all go through funks. We're all gonna go up and down. So I'm not saying ditch all your friends that get into funks, because we're all gonna have that happen. We're gonna go through divorces, we're gonna go through job loss, we're gonna go through stuff. We're gonna go through grief. It's all going to happen, and that's fine. And we're always gonna be there for those people. But I'm talking about the person that's always like that, who it literally just seems like there is a rain cloud following them everywhere they go.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in, I'm Brit and this is Chris Carmichael, and together we have founded the Elevated Life, where we teach you these simple mindset shifts that create radical transformation in your life. And the cat's out of the bag. It's May 1st, and today we dropped the bomb on our elevators that we're gonna be covering how to become a badass empath. And with that being said, we started thinking, you know, we really need to help equip people all over the place who feel and identify with this empath or highly sensitive capability of knowing how other people are feeling. Typically, it's the nurturers, the healers, the lovers, the creatives, the mothers, the givers, and it's those who overgive of themselves, and we typically find ourselves running out of energy and feeling resentful for the work that we came here to do. So with these tips, we hope to empower you and equip you with some of the mindset shifts that it takes to become a badass empath.
Yeah, so the first tip that we have for you, if you're dealing with these energy vampires, and again, you know who they are, number one is to minimize contact. What this really means is starting to set up those boundaries. It doesn't mean that you push them out forever, even though that's your choice. If that's something that you need to do for you, if you need to take that kind of self-care step, do it. But if you want them in your life, if they're going to be in your life, it's just minimize contacts. So maybe you don't answer the phone at 1 a.m. when they call. Maybe they're not the first person you allow to come over every single night when they're sad. Sometimes whenever you want to help people a lot, the best thing you can do is allow them to heal on their own. Because a lot of times, if you give a person a crutch, they'll come back and expect that and expect that and expect that, and suddenly you've become a provider instead of a healer. And those are two different things. So if you've been constantly providing for someone who needs to kind of stand on their own leg, take a look at that, and allow yourself to minimize contact with that person.
Yeah, who is that person in your life that you could help by maybe taking a step back and letting them figure it out on their own? The second tip we have for you is to feel your negative emotions and to express them. As a healer, as a light worker, as a lover, whatever, we feel like we have to put on this happy mask all the time, and that's just not true, because with life, it comes with ups and downs. But it's all about being able to come back to your place of center. And to me, being a badass means that the ups and downs of life don't pull you or knock you off your center. And when those negative emotions come up, because they will, you have to be able to be okay with expressing them and being okay with feeling sometimes the anger, the rage, the unfairness, the injustice. I know it feels like a lot to a highly sensitive person. It can like overtake their whole body. So my tip for you is allow yourself to feel it, but also disconnect from it and know that you're not your emotions, especially not other people's emotions.
Yeah, Britt is absolutely perfect at doing this. This is something that I've noticed that she has totally nailed in her life, and that is the second that she feels that spark come up, that anger, it is never repressed. She will express it, whether that mean screaming, whether that mean, whatever it needs to be.
You're making me sound crazy over here.
No, it's true.
I'm just kidding.
It's one of the best things you can do. Brit helps people nonstop. All of the businesses that she has are designed to help people grow, help people go through transformations, help people transition in their life. And it's so important for her not to take on that energy, or she will end up having the same exact thing like her mom had happen to her and end up stroking out and having major problems because of it. Like, it's amazing to be a healer. I said last week that healers and empaths are my favorite people. They're going to be the ones that change the world. So if you're an empath, a healer right now, just recognize in yourself that you are here for a mission and that you're going to help a ton of people. And when the road gets tough, remember that. It's all comes back to love, all comes back to nurturing yourself. It's so important for you to focus on yourself.
Before we share this final tip with you, I want to tune in live and see who's watching, where are you watching from, and does this resonate? Do you need this message in your life? Amy says, hi, oh my God, I need this right now. I just got out of a meditative shower, and I love taking those meditative showers. I was taking because of an encounter with an energy vampire that just brought me to my knees. Feeling better after the shower and meditation, and now feeling empowered because of this presentation. It showed up like, hold on.
Divine timing.
Divine timing, sorry.
Divine timing.
Right when I needed it. So amazing. That's the truth, man. What you need will magically appear if you just have the eyes to see and the willingness to say yes and receive it. So thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up if you're watching live. We appreciate all the love and support here on The Elevated Life. So are you ready for this?
Hold on. Before we get to number 3. Is it number 3? Look, number 2, real quick. When you go to release negative emotions, there are tons of ways to do it. You just have to find one that works for you. In the past, we talked about the tennis racket meditation that we do, where we will beat a pillow or beat a bed or go outside and hit something to allow our physical body to express it. You can go running, you can exercise, you can have sex. It doesn't matter what you do. It just matters that you express it. Yeah. Do not push that energy down, or eventually it will overtake you. Stored energy is horrible energy. It's stuff that will hurt you. It will come up years later, and you'll end up taking it out on a person who does not deserve it. Especially it can be yourself. So allow yourself to find what is that activity that you can do that will allow you to get rid of the negative energy without negatively impacting other parts of your life.
Yeah, all right.
Don't drink. That's what I'm saying.
All right,
don't drink or eat it away.
Checking in with you guys. Sophia says, hi, I'm such an empath. I need help in my left wing, how to guard my own emotions from others. Yeah, totally. How to express your emotions. Yeah, exactly like Chris just shared. Okay, what else do you guys? Love you guys. Jamie's here. So guys, Jennifer says, I deeply needed this so badly. Meditation needs to be more present in myself. 3 kids, a needy husband. Sorry. And a few friends. Man, I am always tired, and I never have time for me. Oh my gosh,
that's your mom.
It is my mom. When she finally learned how to speak again many months later, I said, Mom, why'd you do this to yourself? And she said, because everybody needed something from me. And that was it for me. And that's what led me to create the Self-Care Kickstart Challenge, which I just gave a brand new makeover to. And the first line I wrote is, need more me time. Because the truth is, as healers and empaths, we end up putting ourselves last, and that isn't the order. Have you figured it out yet? The order is fill your cup first and then take care of others. Now, the third tip typically comes along and helps you with that experience, because when we shift that order, we have all kinds of feelings of guilt. Anyone feel that? Anyone have guilt for putting themselves first? Well, the truth is, if you don't put yourself first, you're going to fuck up your emotions, your energy, all the things. You are going to fuck up your life trying to save everyone else that isn't ready for your love and healing. Do you hear me? I hope they hear me.
Yeah, so the important part here is to realize that you cannot save everybody. As a matter of fact, you cannot save anybody. All that you can do is love them and give them an opportunity to change themselves. And there are some people, the energy vampires that we're specifically talking about this, do not want to change.
Nope.
That negative cloud that I talked about. They just need
that hit of energy. It's like a drug addict. They just need that hit of energy. They have no interest in quitting or changing. They just want to take whatever they can get in that moment. That's
why it's called an energy vampire, and you feel drained. And when they say that word, I'm in a funk or I'm drained.
I'm looking for your energy because I don't know how to tap into my own.
And Once you become a badass empath, when you get really good at this stuff and you're great at protecting yourself, you know what to do with your own emotions, you know how to express it, you're putting your self-care first, you're doing all the things that you really need to do, you can afford to have those people in your life. You become able to help them. But until you get to that place where your confidence levels are huge, your self-esteem is big, you are so believing in yourself and in your abilities, you're not ashamed of them, you're not afraid of them, you no longer live in fear, then you can invite them.
Yeah.
But until you've done all of that stuff, until you're ready for the onslaught and the amount of energy vampires and all those kind of people that will end up coming into your life, they will find you. If you're an empath, they're looking for you because you're
a magnet for them.
You're perfect for them.
It's exactly why empaths attract narcissists, which we've done an entire masterclass for free in the Shine Tribe. I'll link it, or you guys can search it in the Shine Tribe. I'll link it on YouTube. And for all of you that are saying, oh my God, I need more me time. This makes so much sense. I was feeling so guilty. I went to your goddess gathering and I definitely have guilt. I need to go to another one. The next one will be virtual May 7th. So if you want to sign up, you can do that. But all of you guys are saying, I put myself and my own life and dreams on the back burner. Well, if that's the case and you need help getting into the healthy habits of starting to put yourself first and taking care of yourself, I will help you for free for 1 week. And in your inbox, I will deliver simple, easy self-care rituals with my self-care kickstart challenge. I have put all these beautiful new updates in it. There's a self-love guided meditation, a planner, all kinds of stuff to help you stay committed in a fun and easy way. So if that's something that you're interested in, be sure to let me know in the comments below, like, I want that, and I'll send you the link. You can go to brittanycarmichael.com/self-care-kickstart, but I know it's a little confusing, so reach out, I'll share that with you, and I'll post the link below.
Yeah, you know, you owe it to yourself to go through this work. You really have to. I mean, if you want to be a good healer, if that's something you're really interested in, if you want to step up and serve people, if you want to take your highly sensitive, compassionate, if you want to really express to people how you can kind of hear their inner nudges, because the reality is these energy vampires, these people that try and take advantage of us as empaths are hurt. They're hurt. They've strayed off their path. And so we're just trying to nudge them a little bit. But it's going to take a lot. I mean, you're going to endure a lot as an empath. And so you have to make sure that you're sort of bulletproofing yourself so you can kind of take those beatings and those lashings, because, you know, like Brit's mom, who is a very powerful woman, comes from a line of very powerful women. It taps us all out. So make sure that you're spending the time to really tune this in. You know, we've got a lot of downtime now. So it's really important for you to start tapping into yourself and to not always give yourself to every whim of everybody. Someone will always need something from you, just like your inbox will always be full. So make sure that you are allowing yourself that time that you need before you step up to the plate.
Oh my God, so true. And if you struggle with that, if you don't know how to set boundaries, if you're constantly feeling drained and you need that step-by-step, like badass bulletproof plan, then we encourage you to come hang out with us inside the Elevated Life Membership Club. Jennifer says, I definitely need this and have tapped into my own intuitive ways. She says, wow, I love hearing your tips and ways to change. Yeah, what tip resonated with you? Where do you feel like you could empower yourself a little bit more by tuning in to some of these ways to disconnect from these draining energy vampires? Is it minimizing contact, just not answering the phone when you know that person's calling, or not committing to all of those lunch dates that you don't want to be there? Or is it giving yourself permission to express that negative energy and the emotions and not feeling bad for feeling bad?
Yeah, and stop feeling guilty. Make sure that you're really, really doing that, because that won't help you, and that won't help the other person. You won't do anyone a service by feeling guilty. All you'll do is drain yourself. So make sure that that's one of those emotions you take, you put it in a barrel, and you burn it. Get rid of guilt forever. If you can make a challenge for this next week, anytime you start to feel like guilt emotions start to come up, just drain it away. Just feel yourself. Just imagine in your mind you're taking that feeling and just draining all the color away from it. Let it drain out of your body, let it drain into the ground, let it be gone forever. And notice how that feels. What's your life like when you don't feel guilty anymore?
Yeah, that's why
I am important. I do matter. Hey, maybe my feelings are something that's important. Let's talk about those.
Yeah, that's why I love taking those showers, because I imagine all of everyone else's bullshit draining off of me in the shower, which is why one of you guys said when I got out of the shower I felt so much better. It helps to cleanse our aura. All right, hello from Ireland.
Ireland?
I am a light worker entangled in limits, filling up my cup and recentering, finding my approach and strength. Your energy is great, unexpected boost.
Oof.
Woo, sending you some sparkle magic. They need to make that font bigger, honestly.
No kidding, man.
My old eyes are getting a little squinty over here. Oh my gosh. If you guys need help for empowering yourself, be sure to stick around this month because we'll be talking all things empowering empaths and teaching you to become a total badass. Because listen, empaths aren't fucking doormats. Do you hear me? I repeat, empaths aren't fucking doormats. We're here and we're powerful and we have a lot of love to give, but when we don't know how to manage our own energy and separate from the craziness of other people, then we end up losing ourselves and completely depleting ourselves of energy when we're actually meant to be the ones bringing forth that extra energy of love and healing to the world.
Yeah, you're a great empath.
Yes.
We cannot wait to show you how to become a badass. This is gonna be phenomenal.
Yeah, okay, let's see. Amy said, any other thoughts, questions, ideas, leave them in the comments below. We're happy to support you before we go. I'm an empath, so I really needed to hear that. Oh my gosh, yeah, we are here to support you. You're a badass, you're doing amazing work, and if you feel drained, if you feel depleted, if you feel like your boundaries suck, then now's a perfect time to start making some changes in your life, because if you don't, it's only gonna get worse. Okay. Amy says, hold on, I missed it. I have one kid, but a narcissistic husband, so it's hard to deal with. You're not alone, but I'm sorry for your plight. Yeah, I'll definitely link below, or you guys should search like empaths attract narcissists here in the Shine Tribe Sisterhood, because, you know, this was a topic that really,
yeah, a lot of people said it was,
everybody that we've attracted here in this in the Elevated Life and the Shine Tribe, everyone we seem to attract is an empath, a sensitive, a healer, a light worker, somebody here to share their love and that people come to for love and support. Thank you for the encouragement and motivation. Absolutely. We love being here every Friday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time to bring you these mindset shifts that create radical transformation in your life. Listen, we're here to make a difference, and it's going to take courage and a little bit of boldness. So give yourself permission to be bold, to be a badass, and to not be a doormat, guys. Let's do this guilt-free. It's gonna take practice, especially if you've spent your entire life in a certain routine and a certain habit and a certain way of living. You can reclaim your power by making these small changes today. All right, anything else? You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate all the love and support. If you know someone who would love this message, another empath, a fellow light worker, please tag them below. Subscribe, share, like, whatever you got to do to spread the good vibes, and we will see you guys next week. Peace.